President Obama today celebrated the coming end to the war in Iraq, calling it a moment of success. The president went to Fort Bragg, home to so many of the men and women who fought and died over there. Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry tells us what else the president said.
A war that started with shock and awe ends not with a final battle, but as President Obama put it, with a final march toward home.
I'm proud to finally say these two words, and I know your families agree. Welcome home. Welcome home.
Words not used by this president were mission accomplished or victory. He did not want to touch those politically charged designations, choosing to avoid giving former President Bush credit for the surge that turned the war around, putting the focus instead on the sacrifice of so many American troops.
We remember the surge and we remember the awakening, when the abyss of chaos turned toward the promise of reconciliation. You helped turn the tide toward peace.
Also no mention that Mr. Obama opposed that surge, an omission that angered Senator John McCain.
For 3 years, the president has been harvesting the successes of the very strategy that he consistently dismissed as a failure. I imagine this irony was not lost on a few of our troops at Fort Bragg today.
The man whose political rise was fueled in part by blasting the decision to go into Baghdad.
What I do oppose is a dumb war.
Promised in 2008 to responsibly end the war and focus more on al-Qaeda. And today again made the case it's worked.
We have gone after al-Qaeda so that terrorists who threaten America will have no safe haven, and Osama bin Laden will never again walk the face of this earth.
McCain railed against the president for being too obsessed with fulfilling the promise to pull out all U.S. troops and not reaching agreement with the Iraqi government to leave a small force behind, charging it
was dictated by politics and not our national security interests. I believe that history will judge this president's leadership with the scorn and disdain that it deserves.
But Lieutenant General Robert Caslen, the top U.S. commander still on the ground in Iraq, said today to reporters he believes the Iraqi troops are tenacious and up to the task of defending themselves. Brett?